In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create content calendar in ClickUp. A well-built content calendar keeps ideas organized, deadlines visible, and your publishing cadence consistent, whether you're part of a team or working solo. I'll walk you through getting set up from the moment you open ClickUp, choosing the right template, and personalizing it so it actually supports your process. By the end, you'll have a functional calendar and a repeatable workflow you can rely on. Start by opening your preferred web browser and heading to the ClickUp website. If you already have an account, go ahead and log in. If you're prompted, signing in with your Google account is a quick, seamless option that keeps you moving. Once you're in, take a second to confirm you're looking at the correct workspace and team space where you want your content calendar to live. Keeping everything in the right space from the start prevents clutter later. From your dashboard, look toward the upper right corner. You'll see a small menu represented by 3 dots. Click that to open additional options, and then select Templates. This is where ClickUp keeps its pre-built setups, from simple task lists to fully structured workflows. Choose Browse Templates so you can search through the full library. You'll see a search bar appear, which makes it easy to cut down the noise and find exactly what you need. In that search bar, type the word calendar. The list will filter in real time. Look for the content calendar template in the results. This template is designed specifically for planning posts, videos, newsletters, and other recurring content, so it gives you a strong starting point with statuses, views, and example fields already configured. When you've found it, click to open its details. You'll see options to use the template immediately. Choose Use Template or Quick Use, depending on what's shown in your view. Both options will add the template to your workspace in just a moment. As the template is being added, you may be asked where to place it. Pick the team space, folder, or list that makes the most sense for your content work. A dedicated space or folder keeps your planning separate from unrelated tasks, which makes navigation faster and dashboards cleaner. Click Confirm, and ClickUp will create your new content calendar with the default structure included. Once the template loads, you'll see the calendar and related views set up for you. Take a minute to get oriented. You'll typically have a calendar-style view for scheduling, a list view for bulk editing, and a workflow or board view for moving content through stages. Open the calendar view to see how tasks appear over the month or week. Open the list view to scan everything at once and tweak details quickly. The idea is to use the calendar for scheduling and the other views for managing the details behind the scenes. Now, let's make this yours. Click Add Task to create your first content item. Give it a clear, action-oriented name that tells you exactly what it is at a glance, like podcast episode outline, or social post, product launch. Add a due date so it shows up on your calendar, and include a brief description outlining the purpose, target platform, and any key points you don't want to forget. If you collaborate, assign it to the right person. If you're a team of 1, you can still assign it to yourself to keep ownership visible. Create a few more tasks to fill your upcoming week so you can see how they populate across the calendar grid. As you work, open any task to refine details. You can adjust task names to match your naming convention, set due dates for drafting and final publication, and write a concise description that captures context without turning into a wall of text. Add links to briefs or assets if you use them. A little structure goes a long way. Clear titles, realistic dates, and short notes make the calendar immediately useful and keep you from hunting for information later. Switch over to the Workflow view to manage stages. This view lays out your tasks in columns that represent your process, such as planning, drafting, editing, approval, and published. The template may come with default statuses that already cover the basics. Drag a task from one column to the next to reflect progress. This gives you an instant snapshot of where every piece of content stands, and it also helps you spot bottlenecks. If you find a step you never use, You can streamline your process by moving tasks directly between the stages that matter most to you. Return to the calendar view and try moving a task to a different date by dragging it across the grid. This is a simple way to rebalance a busy week and avoid overlapping deadlines. If you notice gaps, add tasks to fill key days so your publishing cadence stays steady. Over time, this habit turns the calendar into a reliable roadmap rather than a last-minute to-do list. At this point, you've chosen the content calendar template, applied it to the right place, created your first tasks, and seen how to track progress in the workflow view. Keep using these same actions day to day. Add tasks as ideas come in. Set realistic due dates. And move items through the stages as you work. The more consistent you are, the more value you'll get from the calendar. And that's your content calendar setup in ClickUp. With a clear schedule, actionable tasks, and a simple workflow, you'll stay ahead of deadlines and plan with intention. Thanks for watching, and happy organizing. Ciao.